Try again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream on my secret channel. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm all dressed up. You know, this is a short sleeve shirt, by the way. It's because I'm going out to dinner tonight in a few minutes at 5:45. So, the reason I'm wearing a coat and all that is because it's only 13 degrees out. It's actually a bit cold because it is in the evening now. So, this Saturday evening, and I did call the stream Saturday chit chat, but I don't really have much time for chit chat. I only have about let's see. Let's see. I only have about 26 minutes because I have to head off at 5:45. So that's why I'm already dressed and all that. I was playing Minecraft earlier. I had to end it early because I had to also make my bed because I had my sheets washed. So I had to, because I was playing Minecraft with the pillow and you find that you can find that because I was live streaming that too. So you can find that on my Minecraft channel. So yeah, but yeah, I had to finish that earlier at around 5 o'clock because I have to go. I have to leave at 5:45 because I'm going out to dinner tonight. I mean, just Saturday. Usually, my parents would be doing date night tonight, but my mom's in Brisbane. She's not here, so Dad can't do date night by himself. So when we got invited by the Capezios, which is my mom's sister here in Canberra, she has two sisters. The other one's in Brisbane. That's why she's in Brisbane. She's visiting her sister in Brisbane, which is my aunt as well. And my aunt here in Canberra invited us to go out to dinner at Antigua Vachetta, which is here in Canberra. Was it Monica or was it Kingston? I already forgot what it was. I think it was Monica. Was if I remember, because that's also Griffith because I live in Griffith as well. And let's see, Antigua Vachetta is in. I don't see it. Oh yeah, it's in Griffith. Yeah. Oh, they don't even open till 5:30, so they're not even open yet. They don't open for another 10 minutes. They're still closed. Well, yeah, it's open by the time we go. So you said that they open at 5:30. They're not even open yet. So yeah, what do you got, buddy? I did put on short sleeves before, but then I realized, then I looked at the weather, forecast on my computer and saw that it was only 13 degrees. So I put on something long instead. And a jacket. This is a short sleeve shirt actually, but I put a jumper over it, and that's why it's a bit tight because there's one of them that was hanging on my window. Because I would have put one of these on, on my desk, but I didn't want to. They're actually they're a bit dirty, so I didn't want to, go out to dinner with wearing a dirty jumper, look like a homeless person. So I took one from the window because those ones are clean because the jumper's hanging on my window. I'm obviously not lying on my dirty desk. And anyway, yeah, I don't really want to go there in a dirty jumper. That's why I got one from the window because those are hanging up. Then they're not lying on my dirty desk. Yeah, my desk does need to be clean because it is quite dirty actually. I don't know why I haven't been. I vacuumed today and I keep forgetting my desk. My desk is quite filthy, so yeah, so mix brio and yeah, so yeah, it's 5:21. So yeah, I have to head out to dinner. So no, I'm not nervous or anything, because I have calamari there, which I like to eat. So yeah, my sister's going to be there, but grandparents are going to be there. The ones, the maternal ones. Yeah, we have to get going soon. The car we usually have in the driveway, we actually moved it to the garage for the smoke because we don't have the BMW anymore now. We got it's getting ready to be sold because they're supposed to be getting his Mercedes. I mean, it was built in February, but we haven't gotten it yet. It's a two-door. Anyway, tries to drive away past $400,000. And then got a deal, and he's paid like $300,000. Still expensive though, but anyway. So I have to head off to dinner in a couple of minutes. So I guess I might as well just sit here, and oops. I have a couple streams today. I also played Minecraft with the co-owner's brother. He's not too good at Minecraft. You saw the last. If you watched the last stream, you would have seen that he went into this cave. I saw the whole, he died right in front of me in the cave. And yeah, anyway. I mean, I would log on to the Cohen's world again, but then I had to turn my Xbox on again. And of course, I've got my camera plugged in, and I've only got one USB-C cable. So, yeah. And the thing is that I don't want to, then when I had to go, I've got to turn all it off again and just be wasting time. And we have to go at 5:45. So, yeah, that's why, I don't want to be running late there. So, yeah, there's not enough time to log into the world, because I only have a couple minutes left, until I have to go do have to go out to dinner. So, I've already got my keys. I've got my socks on, obviously my micro TNT socks. And yes, I've got a long pants on because it's only 13 degrees out, and I don't want to freeze, obviously, because if I go on there just with short sleeves, it'd be too cold. That's the thing. It would be too cold for me if I go there in short sleeves. I'd be too cold. That's the problem. I'd be too cold. But anyway. Yeah, I did everything I needed to do, I think, because I had to make the bed as well to get that done. That's why I had to finish playing earlier, because otherwise I wouldn't have had time to make my bed. I would have had to do that later when I got back, and I'm not sure when I'll be back, but might be maybe 7 or 8, maybe. I'm not too sure. Not sure what time we'll be back. But yeah. Can't wait to eat something to eat, Not again. Yeah, I don't think I've even eaten anything yet. I don't remember eating anything. But even if I eat something now, it'd be a bit too late because we're going out to dinner anyway. If I eat something now, I won't have enough room to eat for dinner. But the thing is, all the dinners and the meals have to be cooked. The thing is, we don't have much time. We don't have much time. We have to go to dinner soon, so there's no point cooking anything now because I don't have enough time. We would have had to have done that hours earlier, because there's no point doing that now, because it's too late for that. And there's also no point logging into the Cohen's microphone again, because it's too late for that as well. It's not enough time. Because I need to go out the door by 5:45. So I also still need to put my shoes on as well. Yeah, I don't want to, because it's still a bit early. I mean, we don't leave for another few minutes. We have to go at 5:45. So it's 5:26 now. The dad said that we're leaving at 5:45. So it'll be soon. So I've only got a few minutes. That's why I thought I'd start the stream. Because I've only got a few minutes. I don't have time for anything else. Yeah, so yeah, I have to head off in a few minutes. So it's only 5:26. So it's about 15 more minutes left or so until we have to head off. We have to head off to dinner, shortly. Yeah. The thing is with my camera, wait, I got a like on my stream. Just when I get home, I'm not sure when I'll get home, but by 6 p.m. it already gets dark here. So if I don't leave the light on, my camera is going to go blank, because when you get on, I have an MX Video, so in my camera, when it gets too dark, the picture just goes blank. Because it's a camera. It's from 2 years ago. It's a more modern camera. So I do have to, because I've got the jump onto the jumpers I was thinking of my windows. So I took that off. So I do have so I do have a little bit of light, but when it's dark, I don't think that there'll be enough light, to keep the picture on. Otherwise, it'll go blank. So I might have to leave my bedroom light on. I know that'd be a waste of electricity, but I don't want the picture going blank, because I don't know if I'm going to post it. Although I don't know. I would like, but now I've got zero viewers. Great. I don't know if I end up, well, yeah, as I'm saying that. And yeah, because usually, yeah, when I do to leave the lights, I forget to turn the light. Well, yeah, anyway, yeah, dark because by 6 p.m. it's already dark here. At 6 p.m. it already gets dark since the daylight savings is over. So we turned our clock an hour back. 25, 28. As in, yeah, so a few more minutes till we have to go out to dinner. So yeah, so because we have to head off soon. So yeah, I called it Saturday chit chat, but the thing is I don't really have time for chit chat. No, I don't really have time for much chit chat because I have to go in a few minutes. So I didn't really know what. The thing is, I didn't really know what else to call it. So that's just what I called it. Yeah, so I have to head off in a couple minutes. So I'm just here, chatting. Since I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm just doing some chat. I'm just chatting. Since I don't have anything else to, because I mean, it's not that I don't have anything else to do. I just don't have time to do anything else because I don't have because there's no point logging into Micro because I don't have the time for that. So there's no point logging into that. Oops, sorry, I may have just caused echo. Oh, well, the other thing is I don't know if I told you. You don't know this at the moment, but because I haven't been streaming, but when on my using when my monitor has built-in speakers. I had to get a replacement for that as well. But my monitor has built-in speakers. I had to, I had to connect to my monitor speakers because my speakers kind of broke a few days ago. Last time I would have started the speaker. So what happened was I was in a meeting on Thursday. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, Thursday I was in a meeting and with my social workers. One of them didn't join, and well, I bumped my computer with my foot, and when I did that, my speaker cut out. I thought it was just the one thing, so I did it again, and it cut out again. So that's when I had to try to fix it. And see what's going on. And I thought maybe the cord wasn't plugged in properly or something. Usually I put my hand in there. I usually don't put my hand in there because we took the top cover off, and I don't want to put my hand in the fan. I actually nearly did that once. I was just lucky I didn't take my fingers off. But the thing is that I went to adjust the cord, on Thursday. So I moved the case, put my hand in it, and adjust the aux, the aux cord for the speaker. And then of course when I did, the end came off it. It was in the port. So of course I was like, oh great. So now of course I don't have a spare set of speakers, so the end came off it, and so it was still connected, and that was because there was still the end of it was still in the port. I didn't actually unplug it properly. Because when I tried to put the part in, I knew it didn't look right. I knew there was something. The end part was missing. I knew something. I knew it didn't look right. It's like it's two speakers. Of course, I've got a lot of chords there, which is why they're together in a chord salad. Is what I call it. And I tried to get the speakers out, but of course, I did the stupid thing of yanking it out of the chord salad, and I whipped one of the speakers, one of the chords off. So now one of the speakers isn't connected anymore. I can't replace the aux cable because it was wired together in this volume control thing. It also turns it off. It was wired together, so you can't replace the aux cable unless you wire a new one in. Then the other problem is the wire for the other speaker is now broken, so I'll need a new. It'd be too complicated because I need a new wire for that as well. Because the two wires come together in this volume, which is a little plastic thing, which is where the volume control is. So of course now those speakers are toast, so I can't use them anymore. So I have to come up with something else. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Because those were good speakers, unfortunately. So that was a bit, it wasn't devastating, but it was a bit unfortunate because those were good speakers. They did have good sound. I lasted, and that's unfortunate. So yeah, that's why I'm using my monitor speaker. So I had to find an aux cable, and because I didn't have one lying around, so I had to use my monitor speakers instead now. So yeah, these Yeah, so that's why it's a good thing. Luckily, I've sound at all because luckily this monitor, the model of monitor I have has built-in speakers, so it's a good thing I've got sound at all. I've got 2 likes. I just realized I've got 2 likes now. Yeah, it's a good thing I've got sound at all. Yeah, otherwise it'd be a problem. Yeah. So yeah, 5:33. So yeah, a couple minutes. I have to go in a couple minutes. So in about 12 minutes. We've got 12 more minutes until I have to go out to dinner because I have to leave at 5:45. Yeah, I think I've got everything. Yeah, I've got my keys in my pocket. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, no. And I don't usually when we go to church, I take a spot with me, but we're going to a restaurant this time, so I don't need to do that. We just have them when I get home. I don't see I don't think I need to take a spot with me to a restaurant. Yeah, they have water there. Usually have water there. They usually have sodas there as well, so I don't think they'd want me taking a spite from outside into the restaurant. The people that work at the employees, I don't think they'd want their customers taking, bringing outside drinks in, into the restaurant. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get into trouble with the restaurant employees, because I don't think I don't think they'd want, their customers, I don't think they'd want their customers bringing outside drinks into the restaurant. So anyway. So I've got 10 more minutes. I've got to go in 10 minutes. So I have to close the office for the time being because when I'm not here, the office can't. I know the co-owner is the co-owner, but I'm the owner, so the owner has to be present in the office. In this case, in our business. And as you said, I have to close the office. I have to head off in 10 minutes. So I'm here for another 10 minutes, and I have to head off because I have to go to dinner. So as soon as the clock hits 5:45, I'm out. I have to go out. I'm out the door. As soon as the clock hits 5:45, I'm out the door. So yeah. Way by the drops, I can see a bit of scenery from the window. Since that was where it was hanging. Yeah, so it's a bit cold out there. It's only 13 degrees. Getting colder in the night. I think it'll be dark by 6 p.m. So. Let me just turn this on. Because it'll be dark otherwise. The last poster there. So yeah, we'll head off in a couple minutes. So maybe for another 9 minutes. I'm going to head off in 9 minutes. I'll head off for dinner. So I don't have enough time yet to log into the co-owner's Minecraft world again. I don't have enough time for that because I have to head off for dinner. And yes, I also got a haircut. But yeah, I have to head off in a few minutes. So I don't have time to, oops, let's not do that. But yeah, I don't have enough time to to log into the co-owner's Minecraft world since I have to head off to dinner. So I don't have enough time for that. Anyway. It's sunny out today. There was no rain today, but it was like rain yesterday or the night before. Thursday night there was rain. That's when I went out to dinner. When I went out to grandparents for dinner. And then on our way back, we were driving in the rain, and we had to stop by the ambassador's residence at my dad's work because he had to arm the alarm there because the alarm was down because someone was painting there, someone was doing work there. There was someone working there, so because then they were still working there when my dad left the office. So I had to quickly stop by there and arm the alarm. Anyway. Oh, yeah, that's an example. When we went there, when I went to my grandparents' place for dinner on Thursday, I was running a bit late because I had to get a lasagna because we didn't have any left. We got some of the freezer because we bought some yesterday. We went shopping. It was when I went there. Then yesterday we went. Yesterday we went shopping and well, I got that. We got that's beginning really quickly because the thing is, we were driving to Coles and got myself a quiche, and of course I had to make a fuss about it. I always, because I have this love-hate relationship with traffic lights. I guess I can say it like that. And yesterday that it didn't end quite well, and I took it a bit too far, and then my dad got pissed, and yeah, it wasn't good. And then of course, then I wouldn't let him park in the garage. Yeah, and then he got pissed, and because since we have the space in the garage, you can put the car from the driveway into the garage. Since we have the space at the moment, of course, that with the traffic light affected my thinking, so I didn't think straight. Thought it was a great idea to park. I thought it was a great idea to park in the garage, but didn't think straight at the time, and then yeah. So unfortunately, that wasn't too good. And that was because he usually drops off salad when my mom usually goes to the farm. I used to be the farm buddy, but not anymore because it's not my thing anymore. So my mom usually goes, but she's in Brisbane this Saturday, so she's not here. She'll be back this Tuesday. So yeah. So she's in Brisbane. The last shoes I got, she was one. My mum got me those when I was in Brisbane, and those red shoes. And now, of course, they've got like damage on the side. Honestly, they're my favourite shoes too. I mean, that's honestly. So it's 5:40, so I have to go in 5 more minutes. I've got 5 more minutes. Do I have to go here for another 5 minutes, and then I have to go. So I'm here for another 5 minutes, but then I have to head off in 5 minutes. But hey, at least I'm ready in time. Because usually I start I'm running late because I take so much time to pack things up and all that. Because I don't want to leave my TV on. Obviously, the Xbox that's a waste of electricity because I'm already already have my computer on all the time. But yeah, so I've made my bed in time too, so now I don't have to worry about doing that one before I go to bed. So yeah, I'll head off in 5 minutes. I've got my socks on. Now what to do is once it's 5:45, I'm just gonna go put my shoes on and then head off. And then I also need to make sure I lock the door before I go out because you can unlock it from the inside, but there's no one in here to open it. And so I just use my key from the outside to lock it. It's the only gold key on my key ring. So I do that so no one goes into my office when I'm not here. That's why you should lock it. That's why there's a lock on the outside because no one can go in my office. No one can go and come in my office when I'm not here. My mum doesn't come in here anyway because she doesn't like the smell. Because apparently she has a better smell than I have because I have allergies. I'm allergic to the cockroach feces and what are they called, dust mites feces. So cockroach beds in the pantry because we used to have a cockroach infestation, but we haven't seen a cockroach in a while. Because of that, I have allergies. I can taste and smell, but not fully because my nose is still blocked. It might feel like it's unblocked, but it's actually still blocked. And further up, I guess. And unfortunately, it's a bit annoying. So yeah. And then usually my mum would always say, open a window, or because she can smell better than I can, apparently. No, than even smell better than my dad can, to be honest. My sister was having problems as well, because we picked her up when we were determined because we had to dinner on Tuesday as well. My dad had to pick my sister up before he came home because my sister apparently passed out again because it's happened 3 times. First time it was in the pantry, but that wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad, But then the third time, last time she was unresponsive. There was also the second time. The second time I wanted to make myself, some nuggets. So I leave to go to the kitchen, and then I find my sister on the floor. And I was thinking about asking if she was alive, but then when my dad and my mom were there, she was unresponsive, and I had to wake up my parents at 1 o'clock. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake them up at 1 o'clock in the morning because my sister was lying on the floor unresponsive. And she promised me that I never. She also promised me that I would never have to witness something like that again. because I was traumatized and my heart was racing. And of course, I kind of gave my mom a heart attack while she was in bed because I was just standing there she thought it was a burglar. Because of course I couldn't say anything because I was too busy panicking and my heart was racing. I didn't know, because I didn't know what to do. It was quite awful. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good. And my mum didn't know whether to let my sister sleep it off, put my sister to bed and let her sleep it off, or I also was saying how it would be worse if that happened to her while she was at the wheel of a car. My sister doesn't have a car because she crashed her car, fortunately, into a parked car, which it looked like she'd veered off the road. She still has a license for another car, so she's been borrowing a friend's car. I've met him before. I've only deleted his Instagram now. But anyway, I've got to head off in a minute now, so that's all the time I have for chit chat, because I've got to head off in a minute. So that's all I have. That's all I have. That's all I have time for. That's all the chit chat I have time for. So I've got to head off in a minute. So yeah, I've got to head off in a minute. So that's all the time I have for chit chat. So I need to head off in a minute. As soon as I clock, it's 5:45. I've got to go. So that's in a minute. We head off in a minute. So that's all the chit chat I have time for. Yeah, because I've got to go in a minute. So as soon as I clock, it's 5:45. I've got to go. So yeah, it's 5:45. So I've got to go out to dinner now. See you guys later. I've got to go. Hello, everybody. I'm back from dinner. It was good. It was delicious. All right. Get this coat back up on my window here. So it's already dark out because right now it's 7:53 p.m. So it's been light for 2 hours. I actually left the live stream on. Whoops. That's why I was talking about the light thing because I knew I'd leave it on again. Oh wait. No. When I hung it up, I had it zipped up. And I think the reason I did that is so it wouldn't fall off the hook again. Because it kept falling off. That's probably why I had zipped it up. I wasn't right. Yeah, it's 9 degrees out there. It's freezing. There you go. Zip you up. Okay. All right. Right, place it there. Okay. Had a couple of brain freezes from the ice cream. Oh, dog's barking. See what they're looking? It's a bit light today. I don't know. It's a bit light now. I'm open it. So, all right. All right. All right, so that was a success. 7 p.m. It's late. I guess I'll do a little bit more chit chat. I don't know. Yeah, I just returned home and from dinner. So yeah, it's now it's 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. So it's already it's nearly 8 o'clock. In Austria, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, almost 12 o'clock at lunchtime. In Washington D.C., it's 5 o'clock in the morning, almost 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. So see you in the next stream, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, even though it is 2 hours when I wasn't here. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye.